Hey y'all, what it is, bitch. Okay, eh, long time no see, kind of, sort of. All right, so last time we talked, my boyfriend had randomly booked us a trip to Puerto Rico. I woke up that morning. It was the day after, it was the weekend of Thanksgiving, like the weekend after Thanksgiving, and he had booked our flight to Puerto Rico, booked us a hotel and all of that. And all of that was sweet and dandy and shit. And I was excited and I'm woohoo. And no, we're still going. And we're still going the weekend of Valentine's Day. So in like 2 months, I'm gonna be in Puerto Rico. But girl, the smart bitch in me was like, this kind of seems like a cover up for what he said to my aunts. Y'all know he was telling my aunts he's not controlling because he lets me wear all the revealing clothing I like to wear, and I like to wear revealing clothing. And if he was really that controlling of a man, he wouldn't let me wear my half my wardrobe. He told this to my aunts on Thanksgiving when they questioned him about being controlling when it comes to our new house. And it felt like a cover up and like an apology for all that, which is cute. But you know how when you have an argument with your man, and even though you said I'm sorry and y'all both said I'm sorry, you still in your back of your head like, I'm still a little turned off by this. Let me still investigate some more. So over this past weekend, we talked about it more in depthly, and he said, "Look, I like your family overall, but the way your aunts came at me the first time I met them, asking me was I controlling, would I kick you out over a little argument, in my opinion, made me mad because I love you. I wouldn't just kick you out in the streets, and it will be just as much of your house as it will be mine. Despite just because you're not going to be paying half the rent or half the mortgage does not mean that it won't be our house. Like, you're going to decorate the house. You're going to be in the house more than I am. You're going to have your own little studio. Anyway, so basically, he thought that my aunts just came at him in a mean, uncalled for way, and it was his first time meeting them, and he didn't know what else to say other than saying that, if it was, I dressed provocatively, and if he was that much of a controlling douche, that, he wouldn't allow this to happen. He wouldn't let me dress like a grown woman. And he said, I didn't know what else to say in the moment. Like, I didn't want to start cussing or getting super angry at your aunts. But the way they came at me, in my opinion, was inappropriate. I'm like, okay, I can see your point. I don't feel like you're controlling me at all because I honestly don't want to sign the fucking deed right now because we're not engaged yet. He's like, yeah, exactly. Like, I want us to at least get engaged and know that we're gonna get married and have a wedding plan before you get on the deed. I think we both agree on that, so you won't feel trapped. I'm like, exactly. I don't want you to feel trapped. So why? How am I controlling? I'm like, great. So you gonna buy me some revealing clothing for the vacation? The rest of the weekend we were just on Fashion Nova, Amazon, online shopping. He was buying me the stuff that I was like, yeah, I definitely could wear that bikini. I definitely could wear that dress out in Puerto Rico because he's like, yeah, I've already reserved us a spot at a nice, really nice, fancy hotel that's like, not hotel, a really nice, fancy restaurant on the beach. Our hotel is going to be on the beach as well. So I would like you to show as much skin as possible. I don't want you to feel restricted at all on an island. So yes, we went through Fashion Nova, we went through Amazon, and I picked out the clothing I liked, and it was all on his dime. Okay, all the revealing clothing I like on his dime. And he's like, look, I want you to feel like this is a real vacation because it is, and it's going to be our first romantic vacation out, and I want you to go out and dress all revealing as much as you want to. Okay, you're going to be with me, you're going to be safe anyway, so I don't, I want you to feel like you can show some skin and get an extra tint of chocolate on your skin. But anyway, y'all, I'm so happy that my man isn't a control freak with my clothing. And I think he's just misunderstood. He does not know how to say the right things at the right times. And obviously, if he does start making more dumbass, sarcastic comments that are out of line in front of my family, I will correct his ass. But so far, so fucking good. We close on the house on December 31st. We do our official walkthrough on next Friday, which is the 19th. I've already drove by the house a few times and it looks damn near finished. They put on the final coating of paint. I wish I could show y'all, but Maybe I can a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I can show y'all slip. Anyway, I'll figure that out. But y'all, I'm excited. He wants me to decorate it with like pictures of us. Like he wants me to us to print out the pictures that we have in our phone of us kissing and pictures of me, so I can feel like it's my house too. Because it is. He's like, look, it's your house too. I bought this house with you in mind. You picked out the neighborhood, if you remember. And it's like, yeah, I know I did. You know, trying to break into our house. We're trying to break into our house. Can we get in there? I'm just filming stuff. Gonna have to color this damn kitchen. It looks almost like a mental institution in this kitchen, but at least they're almost done with the house. And you know, even my man's sad. It's so damn depressing, that damn gray. The upstairs is bigger. I'm recording. Yes, 2-car garage. Oh, the heat is on. Thank God. Okay. It's hot up here. Yay. With a window like this, we're gonna have some damn peeping toms in our bedroom. Oh my God. Can't be naked in here in front of this damn window. Oh, look, my big closets. Woohoo. Walk-in closets. Got a hiding closet to change clothes because my neighbors might peek in. Because a giant window. Anyway, y'all, I'm happy as hell. And I hope this inspires all the black women that watch me to find you a white king, okay? A nigga would never do this, okay? A nigga wouldn't even do all this for an apartment, okay? If y'all were to even live in an apartment he'd want to have, you know, if y'all were to have dare wanted a house, he would have wanted you to have his kid out of wedlock first. And then you would still be paying half the mortgage of that damn house and carrying his, you know, kid out of wedlock too. So yeah, niggas would never do this. A nigga would never buy you a house within 6 months of dating, without being pregnant with his kid, or even a fucking apartment. A studio apartment at that. Okay, and yeah, just I hope this is inspiration. Okay, 6 months ago, if you would have told me all this was gonna happen off of that one first date I had with that guy a month before my birthday, I would have been like, bitch, you're crazy. But no, it can happen. Y'all just need to find men who really desire you, and it's usually the white boys that really desire you. The white men desire you the most. As black women, yeah. Anyway, y'all, this, you know, a nigga, we all know niggas would be crying about, oh, are you sure we can't go 50-50 on this? Are you sure you can't have my baby if I'm gonna get you a house? Are you sure I can't shoot the club up? Are you sure? And the kicker is, y'all, we have not even had unprotected sex. I'm getting all of this, and we haven't even had unprotected sex yet. Ha ha ha, motherfuckers. So don't let any man tell you that you need to let him hit unprotected, okay? Because he can't feel nothing without the condom. Put the condom on. That's bullshit. Because bitch, I'm getting all this stuff, and we've kept the condom on. Anywho, bye y'all.